we started packing for our trip to Peru, and Courtney insists on making me approve every single outfit that she is going to wear, just so she can change her mind once we get there on what she wants to wear. And I would also recommend anybody packing to go on any trip, anywhere, take some trash bags and throw them in your bag for your dirty clothes and or your wet clothes for your return trip. Here we go, off on another whirlwind adventure. Peru, here we come. So this is what it's like flying Delta One. Don't get used to it. What's your favorite part of flying in the front of the plane?
The blanket.
Blanket's your favorite part? Okay. I've traveled a lot. This is the first. They've ushered us out of the building for, I think he said an air raid drill, which doesn't make a lot of sense in Cusco. I think it was just a drill, but the firefighters just carried somebody out on a stretcher. Maybe they're practicing. Verizon Cusco, still waiting to get our bags. You gotta let us back in the airport to get our bags back. But our Airbnb was kind enough to send a ride for us. So they're waiting for us up here. We arrived at our Airbnb in Cusco, but it wasn't quite ready yet, so we stopped at the Plaza de Armas at the Plaza Cafe. We have the best view in town for a cup of coffee. This is our first adventure out, Peru. It's a very lovely plaza. Lots of tourists taking in the sights.
I don't know what to say, and you're just staring at me.
What? You're gonna give us your first impression of Peru since you've been here for about an hour.
Okay, well, the first impression was terrifying when we got shuffled out of the airport without our bags, and I was concerned that we were not going to get our bags. But all good, we got our bags. So far, pretty touristy. A lot of people on the street selling things, but so far very pretty. I'm liking the views. The coffee is not bad.
We just checked into our Airbnb. And it is very cute. We are right in the heart of Cusco. With this beautiful view. Cathedrals are over here. That's where the main square is. We'll put a link for this Airbnb in the description below the video in case anybody would like to stay here. We're at a local Peruvian food restaurant that is right off the main touristy square. And I got the alpaca tenderloin, I think that's what it was. So I'm excited to try that. What did you get? The pork, she got a pork dish.
It's the chunky pork.
Well, we scheduled our trip to Machu Picchu for tomorrow morning, and we are on our way to Alpaca Adventures.
Expeditions.
Oh, sorry. We're on our way to Alpaca Expeditions for our orientation. It's a beautiful night out tonight here in Cusco. Picked up the cathedral right here. So it's a nice little walk over there. Alpaca Expeditions is right off the main square in the touristy area, so it's pretty easy to find. We're gonna go have our orientation, and then we gotta get up bright and early tomorrow morning to head out via train to the trailhead where we will start our hike to Machu Picchu. Our guides picked us up at 4 a.m. this morning and drove us to where the train to Machu Picchu is. And so we're gonna get on the train here. It's this little town full of just little booths and stuff. There's the train station here. The train actually goes all the way to Cusco, but most of the tours start here. And we're gonna take it to kilometer marker 104 for our hike to Machu Picchu. We're on the train. This is the Voyager train.
photo?
I'm videoing you.
It's gorgeous!
I've been hiking through the South American jungle all morning, looking for the lost city of the Incas. Oh, look, we found some. Going found a waterfall. It's just so picturesque here. It's like out of a movie. The low-lying clouds coming in and just mountains for days. Shore carry all these rocks through.
Stairs.
It is a beautiful view. I wish they would let us fly the drone up here. We asked and they said it was strictly forbidden for us to do that, so we will obey the rules this time. I tried to hurry to the top so I could video her, and now I'm out of breath. We made it, babe.
Woo!
We're standing at the Sun Gate, looking down at Machu Picchu. This is where the Incas did their animal sacrifices.
We Googled it and we figured out all the differences. I think
We spent the night camped out in the valley down below Machu Picchu. For anyone wishing to visit Machu Picchu, I would recommend getting a hotel room in the small town that is there in the valley at the base of the mountain. The cost is about the same, and you can experience the shopping and nightlife as opposed to camping out. In the morning, we were supposed to climb Machu Picchu mountain. However, it had rained so much during the night, it was not recommended that we climb it. If you're wishing to do an additional hike while you're at Machu Picchu, we would recommend the Machu Picchu hike. Now, tickets for this hike must be purchased in advance. The views are very beautiful. view to some indoor plumbing. We spent a few hours in the morning taking a guided tour of the Machu Picchu ruins. After our tour, we had a couple hours to visit the town at the base of the mountain for some lunch and do a little shopping.
We got tucked into the 4-for-1 happy hour with free guacamole. Woo. 4-for-1 happy hour.
For our ride back to Cusco, we took the Vista train as opposed to the Voyager train. The cost is extra, but they do have some entertainment on board. I didn't really feel like it was worth the extra expense until they got Courtney up there to dance. We got back into Cusco about 9 p.m., so it was straight to bed for us because we had a 4 a.m. start to go to Rainbow Mountain in the morning.